area, and you can take a lot of damage to get into that B side.
Well, they've got 4 sets of armor here. NBK going to be smoking towards the window area, and the bomb is going to be making its way in the B apartments now. It's not looking like it's going to be anything too fast from them.
Yeah.
CTs though.
If they move fast, then flusha hears everything.
With pronax, so he's got the tight angle there, trying to get information. Does spot a terrorist there, got the grenade out. That should do a decent amount of damage, you know, as well. Actually narrowly misses it, and here comes the X2 onto B.
Yeah, they're rotating over as well, Fnatic. They've got to bring in their friends a lot quicker than this. But then again, EnVyUs, they can't find anyone. This smoke cover, no one's really connected until finally Apex and Kio go to work. They're going for the plant, but JW, he's managed to retake apartments while Olof coming in from the kitchen. They're pincering Fnatic onto the site, and this is now, well, okay. Yeah, this isn't going to be absolutely fantastic. Olof and KRIMZ are the last ones left alive. KRIMZ is in the kitchen. At least he can snap Happy back. But EnVyUs, they only lose 2 players pushing into that B side. They get the plant down, and a great start on T half.
Yep, so they smoked towards middle, took away that vision from the CTs there. You can see them pushing up the short. They just weren't ready for that. pronax unable to capitalize there with the smoke he put down himself, giving himself a nice defensive position, not hitting any shots there. And unfortunately, EnVyUs do take the pistol round, and they're actually going to be force buying into this one. So the scout can be on JW. We talked about how strong that can be on this map. They do get CZs, P250s, and 5.7s on the rest of the guys. Body armor purchased. And you can see now EnVyUs do have 3 SMGs and 2 rifles. Going to keep it long range, but Happy opens it up with the MP7 onto olofmeister. It's going to be a great start for them going into the second round here. Yeah,
the question is, can EnVyUs break this curse? As you said, it's a good start killing off Olof, but Happy takes a lot of damage for his work. Down to now 30 HP. At least holding on to this armor, but okay. NBK, he's able to get himself onto the site.
The problem with this force buy is they haven't got the head armor, so the SMGs are so prevalent in this sort of situation. Just come out, you saw the headshot coming in, and it's absolutely wrecking KRIMZ there. So now it's a 5-on-3, and they may be in the position they want to save this. They've lost positional control of the A bomb site. JW still going to be holding towards jungle with the scout, but he gets smoked off now, and that's going to be his cue to leave the site, I'm afraid. Yeah,
and Flush is backing up on the CT side. Maybe he can stop the planner if he's a little bit off, but okay. With Apex also killing off the flanker, which was pronax. Yeah, there's very little hope right now, so Fnatic just save the armor, save the pistol, save the scout, and just get the hell out of there. But EnVyUs, is this the point too where you're on the second round, you've managed to break the curse, you'll actually take the round after pistol, but do you want to try and get rid of the scout? Is it worth the chase?
For the terrorist side, definitely. If you have the SMGs, it's not a huge sacrifice using an SMG. You're going to have head armor next round, so it's not going to be like a really impactful weapon for them anyway. But we see that JW does get a kill onto NBK, and he's going to keep the scout here as the bomb is ticking away. You can see them not hunting too much here. They just want to make sure they don't feed the CTs too much here. But flusha is going to be saving that 5-7. He won't be able to pick up anything from that one. So they're taking the scout into round number 3 here. I'd expect them to take that towards the B and actually go for those jumping shots and see what they can do here, but the terrorists are going to be well aware of that scout position. That's probably what I'd be expecting if you knew a scout was remaining on the map, so they probably want to go for a faster A take here. But let's see how they approach this one. The CT's not going to be making the same mistake of forcing into this so many times. They didn't get the kills to justify that. Yeah. So we're going to round number 3 now, and you can see NBK just going to be keeping the P250 in armor. He's going to be on the A ramp there. Just working out whether he can see a CT, and he does spot someone, actually. Does a little bit of damage, but pronax now waiting with the Zeus. And actually olofmeister pushing out the lower ramp and takes that NBK there. And that's going to be near the bomb as well. If he goes around the corner, he may be able to spot that.
He didn't go too far, though. If he went even further, then EnVyUs will probably have a chance to kill him off. But it's giving confidence now for JW to come back over towards the window. He's jumping up to see if there is any kind of boost or anyone coming up from the underpass area. And now he's going to get the answer. It's Apex moving in with the AK. Will proceed to smoke up connected, but Olof, he played aggressive on the T-slope, now trying to play aggressive, but he's down to 10 HP, backing up. At least he's got himself this grenade, which he's going to, okay. Well, KNES will actually grenade him back.
Yeah. Olof's been really impactful, especially on Cobble, just pushing through off angles and making sure he gets that CZ working for him. JW towards CT spawn now, just trying to tag off any damage and gain intel for his team. Just let them spray them down on those USPs there, but KNES now making his way into jungle with the Mac-10. Bomb should go down pretty easily here. JW's aware of that though, trying to spam through and will actually hit one of the T players. They're not doing too much damage, but now then, NES does finish them both off. KRIMZ and JW going down for the hands of that Mac-10, and he finished it off with a deagle as well. Just going to be flusha left remaining towards mid, and not going to be long for this world. Has got body armor, but I had to find a kill there. Surprising, I didn't see him getting one of those, but will he be able to...
Is that Kenny? They're looking to give KNES the ace, because he's on 4 right now, and actually flusha will end up denying him, as well as Happy. This isn't the cleanest end to the round. That means, in fact, flusha can hold on to this AK. He's got 2 lives. That's not a lot to work with. There's thought for a moment he'd be caught with his knife in his hand, but holds onto the AK and gets a good revenge with 3 for his own.
So there we go, 3-0 to EnVyUs on the T side of Mirage. A perfect start for them. They're going to be rolling the double AWP setup for them. That's something they do on a lot of maps across the board. It's definitely unorthodox, especially on Mirage. It means they're going to be doing a much slower pick-based mentality here. Obviously, KRIMZ controlling middle. It'll be interesting to see where Happy will choose the game. Maybe we're just holding B, seeing if he can get any sort of aggression. He's going to go towards Palace, in fact. So that's going to be waiting for any sort of aggressive CT pushes coming in. You see the CTs now not going to be going for a classic mid push. They haven't got much in terms of utility. You know, they have got 2 kits and 1 incendiary to play with, and 3 more smokes remaining. So CTs are actually pushing into the lower ramp area. It's going to be Olofmeister going for that aggressive play. Happy does take down JW though to open things up and make it a 5-on-4, and that's going to be a huge advantage for the terrorist side here. Yeah,
because now without JW on the field, Fnatic don't really feel like they've got a lot of support behind them anymore.
They're going to be very spread thin across the map as well. They need to find a frag. They need to find one now. They can't allow a full execution to come in from EnVyUs. They still have 4 smokes remaining. It's going to be very difficult for them to hold off, especially the fact they've only got 1 smoke remaining themselves. So let's see what they can do. Definitely a reaction required. You can see that reaction coming in terms of Olofmeister pushing off that lower ramp, trying to gain some intel and working out what he can do to get a frag here.
The fact he's up so far is already giving him a lot of intel. The fact that there should be a push over to B. Happy is now running himself out. pronax jumping into a better position, more of a trap position for the pop flash. And EnVyUs, 3 players now inside the apartment. There's still only pronax up there. The smoke is down, but he finds 2. 1 through the smoke, and it was Apex at point-blank range. The Molotov will slow down this push as well. There's just no way to get through anymore.
It's a little bit sloppy from EnVyUs there. Apex isolating himself behind that smoke. His teammates unable to assist him. pronax getting the skill, the spray through the smoke, predicting the movements of his teammates. At 10 seconds, they have to save it. They can't really justify even going for this one.
But they can't back up. Olof's managed to get himself into a great position where now he doesn't actually find the initial kill. Wow, inflicts heavy damage, but can't kill off KRIMZ. But they're out of time, as you said. In fact, they lose pronax as well at the end. So EnVyUs, they hold them to the 2 AWPs even if they don't hold the round.
That's quite an expensive round for Fnatic, you know, as well. Look, they've got 3K on the players that didn't have guns there, so they didn't really want to lose that many guns. Olofmeister needed to capitalize more on that situation. Such a great position to be in. KRIMZ reacting, and there's the replay now of that pronax play. You saw him actually taking down Apex pretty easily there. He actually walks straight into his crosshair and then gets the second kill for the smoke. Now we've got that aggressive play we talked about. Olofmeister going towards the top of mid, locking down 2 players though. And there is an answer back, making it back to a 3-on-3, but damage has been done. NBK going to be down to 10 HP as well. So I say the CT do have the advantage going in this situation. That grenade's going to be huge, but it bounced off the wall and doesn't make it all the way to NBK.
He's already so low. pronax knows it too. He knows he's just waiting in that side little area. And NBK, he's got no choice. Like, what's he supposed to do? Come out and peek? If that player is still on K, he's going to go down. So he waited for Happy to rotate over and give him the support with the AWP. I say rotate over. He's already on the B side, now shooting into the legs of flusha. Couldn't get the full connection off, however. And now flusha just nails him out the window.
That's flusha for you. Gets that jumping 5-7 through the window. Absolutely nails Happy there. And now it's going to be KRIMZ spotting kioShiMa, and that's really going to secure the round. 2-on-1 now. NBK has got the bomb, but only 10 HP to play with.
I think you got your answer as well about the M4ASs. They've been really working hard. Both KRIMZ as well as Olof have been doing some serious lifting with these 2 guns.
Well, and all they need to do is hold on. Don't need to. They know where NBK is going to be lying. I saw him before. And he's going to make his way to jungle, though. This could actually be a decent position for him. He's going to see the barrel of the CT player in window there.
I don't think he did, judging by his movement.
Oh, God.
Unless he is being so stealthy, and then flusha will see him at the last moment.
I thought that moment was going to come. It's always when you leave those players to rest. That's when they always turn around, it seems. And getting a replay of the knife run, it seemed interesting. But, yeah, I assume this is a technical issue coming in. You can see Olaf sound issues
for Olof.
But that was a big play there. It came down to that advantage towards the terrorist team, and then we saw flusha jumping through the window of the 5-7. Happy absolutely controlled that B bomb site, and that's that big play we see from these Fnatic players, throwing the rulebook assist out the window. He knew he had to react there, comes through, nails the headshot onto Happy, takes down the AWP, and then the round fell into their favor. And that was a problem on Cobble, right? They actually won the round, and they're losing the subsequent after that, and their economy never got built up. So this is a real chance for them now to build up a bankroll and finally get themselves in a decent position in terms of the money of the game.
Yeah, you're right. And then Fnatic can actually have the half they were hoping for here on the CTs, which is more than 5 rounds on just 1 half.
Yeah.
And slowing down this EnVyUs T train, the one which the economy can just keep paying for round after round of attack after attack. But it's EnVyUs who are now into their CZs and Tech 9s. They've only got one flash for Apex, so this is going to be an all-in kind of push. There goes the flash. They're coming down EnVyUs. How much work can they do? Well, they've already got the kill on JW, and Keo doing some serious work, pushing into Olof onto the CT stairs. But Olof able to just back up enough, play with the range, shooting for that firebox as well. And it's KRIMZ who's just running himself across the site. Now, there's one M4 into the hands of Apex. So Fnatic may slow it down for now, even if Kenny does take a grenade to the side.
Yep, this is the bomb hasn't gone down yet. It's going to be Apex, a really key position here. He can lock down pronax. That next close will be incredibly vital.
pronax didn't see him come through. So KRIMZ will find one. flusha trying to find that revenge. The grenade will finally kill off Olof. But as Happy as well as Apex, Happy doesn't have himself a rifle at the moment, but Apex does. They'll go for the smoke. He's waiting, actually baiting this out, but Apex too smart for it. He gets 2 for the round. Keo also gaining those 2 initial entry kills. That's what opened up the site for EnVyUs.
They didn't even force buy into that round. They got some CZ, some Tech 9s, and a couple of flashbangs.
One flash. That's all they needed.
kioShiMa coming in with a double headshot of the CZ. Like, what the hell is that about? The TTs need to be holding that position off. And we're just talking about them getting control of this economic game. It seemed like they were bouncing back and finally could string some rounds together. And now you can see it being completely crippled once again. They've got USPs, a couple of Zeuses, and the Mag 7 on JW. Never write him off with that weapon, but still, that is a very disappointing round for Fnatic to lose. You can see some huge damage coming in. Apex actually taking down JW, making it to 5-on-4, but there's the dudes coming in. Happy managing to avoid the lightning strike there.
90 damage.
Is that what it did? It actually did it hit?
It hit.
Oh.
It did 90 damage to Happy.
That's weird how it doesn't actually always hit. It's like a little bit random in that situation, but okay.
I don't know how the gun exactly works. Is it like range equals damage? However,
I think it's literally just random where you hit on the body. I couldn't really speculate. I haven't used it that much myself, but let's see.
We'll look it up later. For now, Fnatic, they're actually still getting a couple of kills out. It's not great. Like, as Apex down, Happy's a little bit injured. There hasn't been a regaining of weapons here for Fnatic. And in fact, we just have this fall back for EnVyUs. They were pushing to the B side, but they've already got control of the A. KRIMZ is over and connected, but yeah, he's unable to play the range game with that weapon. And in fact, NBK just doing serious work. KRIMZ and pronax both dropping, leaving flusha alone back on the CT stairs. And if I'm looking correctly at that, is Happy just staring at the stairs.
Yeah, it's going to be 4-on-1 now. Just get fielded, and then EnVyUs get their 5th round on the board. So again, a very successful T-side campaign for them so far. And you can see now, Fnatic, that money issue is becoming a huge problem for them. They have to take another eco here. And that's going to be difficult times. They're going to be forced buying into this, Toby.
Okay.
I'm not a huge fan of this. This could be the moment it all falls apart for Fnatic.
At the same time, JW as well as flusha with the 2 scouts. If they can get these early picks, then the dream could be real. The push is coming very quickly here from EnVyUs. They're coming over to the B side, and pronax, he's the man with a pharmacy. You don't actually have flusha with that scout, but now flagging out the problem, and that's the push coming in. He's got smoke as well as that grenade doing a lot of early chip damage into EnVyUs, and flusha using the scout from in short, so pronax, they can't hold him in for now. EnVyUs, they're down on the side. They brought down the CT defenders. JW, he's got the scout at point blank range going through the smoke. He can jump up and actually snaps back NBK, looking for the second. He just took KRIMZ through the wall. Apex is on the side. He's able to stop this rotation coming in from the kitchen until now Olof will arrive, leaving one man left alive, and the bomb stranded up in apartments. The force buy has worked for now. Happy's trying to get his way in, but now he's down to 30 as well with initial frags, and there's JW. Huge defensive play in the apartments and finishes the round with Happy.
He comes in with the scout, through the smoke, close range, jumps up, gets the first. This second kill is what blows my mind. How is that a thing? He takes him down, headshot for the wall jumping, incredible things, and he actually managed to get the photo on the board. I was questioning that force buy, but how can you question them back? JW, some amazing pedigree there going in to round number 9 now. They bounce back and get the AWP on, and olofmeister gets the first frag. Happy replying though, 4-on-4 situation now.
Man, this is the reason why Fnatic do these force buys. When it pays off like that, why wouldn't you?
Absolutely.
It just happens time and time again, and the momentum swing happens again. That AWP on JW, he still doesn't find anything, but flusha so far up on the mid boxes. So EnVyUs, they can't control mid. They can't move up through the underpass area. They've either got to go up through apartments, or they have to come in through T-ramp / palace.
Yeah, that round was just grand final things. That round could have absolutely cost them the game. There would have been another eco after that, and it really would have slipped away from them. But now, 4-4, JW looking like he's going to get another pick, but NBK finds the headshot. Fantastic shot from him. And now the 4-on-3, KRIMZ is going to be in shadow. All going to come down to this man. He's the only guy on the A-bomb side so far. Has getting back up from the connector, though, but he takes a lot of damage there.
They're just shooting in through the plywood. Still, AK beat up before, and KRIMZ, well, there goes flusha. He's lost support. KRIMZ has moved back to Firebox now. NBK will look for this position. He already banged through low, taking out pronax from range, and EnVyUs, now it's their turn to win a round. Unless KRIMZ can pull off beyond magical plays. They're going to line up for him. He'll grab one. He takes two, but he cannot get the third, however. There are a lot of bullets inside that M4, but not enough. He can't swing around for the 180.
And he does some decent economic damage there, but the headline is, after winning one round, Fnatic lose the subsequent one again, and the economy has been reset. They're going to be on the $1,400 here. They could buy the scouts again if they wanted to, but it's not going to be a stronger buy. So they will be taking the eco on the chin here. CZs, P250s, and it's going to be the full AK buy now from EnVyUs. Seems like they're going to be going to a very defensive formation. They don't want to allow that kind of economic damage to come in once again from the scouts here. So you can see the CTs going to be pushing off the short, just trying to work out whether they can find any sort of information here. pronax,
he saw one.
Jumping up, yeah, and just spotting them. Happy, though. Should be able to pick up a kill here. The timing not working out for him, though.
Oh, yeah, Olof goes down. Nope, now he goes back up again. That'll work for him. So Happy ends up killing off Olof as Kio waits for the aggressive apartment player to push, or at least have a peek. A very EnVyUs. Okay, there we go. Apex able to take out KRIMZ in the window. This is opening up the A side completely. In fact, look how far Happy's already gone down. Is he looking in the corner? JW, like it's the ultimate camper spot. Waiting inside CT spawn. flusha was able to pick up one as well. And this means now JW has an AK, and he's coming back. He wants to try and contest up the side, because flusha, if they can get down there, no Kio, he wins the duel from the underpass area. That would have made it a really good retake for Fnatic. Now, up to JW, he can't do much with this at all. He needed his friends to make that play from connector. Yeah,
the bomb is down. He hasn't got a key. He's got the AK-47. Looking to try and find one frag here and then fall back. He spots a player towards Palace there, but nothing going to come of this. Just going to be falling back now, trying to stay alive. I think he's just trying to bait out some players to die with the bomb, with that smoke play there. But it's not going to be enough time. That's going to come in too late. He does survive with the AK, seeing what he can find. If he can pick up a cheeky AWP here, that'd be fantastic. But what does he get there? We actually missed that towards the end. I doubt he did.
I think he only had the AK at the end.
Yeah, I was hoping he'd run on the side and find a
there wasn't an AWP close enough to him.
But let's see how this one goes down. 11th round now. EnVyUs getting their 7th on the board. And money still not favouring Fnatic. They're not going to have any AWPs. pronax to be settling for the Famous here. One kit. He's going to be the only player with that as well. 5 AKs for the terrorist side. And looks like they're going towards an AXQ this time. 4 players heading towards bomb site A. And you can see they're setting up that smoke. Wall of smoke play, forcing a post-bomb situation. This is really bad news for Fnatic. As I mentioned before, with the lack of kits, it'll be a very difficult retake for them.
At the same time, though, they still have flashes as well as grenades of their own. So this won't be the easiest win. And they're trying to use a better positioning by boosting up Olof on top of the fireboxes. So then, okay, well, flusha gets the initial kill. And it's all about Olof. He's actually dropped himself down to defend on top of the side. KRIMZ protecting from the stairwell, coming in close. It's going to be Apex who does not get the advantage there. And JW, they work together. You may have lost Olof, but JW spraying through the smoke now into the CZs. He doesn't realize he brought Kio down to 5 HP. He's bouncing across Tetris as JW just couldn't find him. He tried inside the shadow, but that wasn't where it is. It's the 2 T players now. Tetris bouncing up on top of the stairs, but flusha wins the duel, and Kio on 11 lives. That's going to be finishing the job now. flusha claiming 3 frags in that round and keeping the round going the way of Fnatic. A critical one as well. They would have been in a real rough position if they lost that.
Yep, absolutely. You can see the money's still not great for them. It does come down to that 2-on-2 situations. They're still having to string together any cash they have and get the Famous once again. But that was a nice 2-on-2 situation for them, making sure they capitalize on the HP advantage they had, and KRIMZ finishing it off there. So Fnatic get their 4th on the board. They definitely need to get a couple more here. The CT side is one of the ones we talk about being favored, but now Kenny S has the AWP. And he's going to be looking for those picks here. TT's unable to actually get that money together to answer back just yet. But it's coming down to JW in the window. Get a gap in the smoke as well. All the teams be aware of this.
He's waiting for Apex to just rush up through connector. That way he can give the information to KRIMZ, and they can just try and go for this crossfire. But he needs to stay alive for this to happen. flusha turning around, seeing that nade coming into short. That boosted up, but flusha's ready for it. He throws out the grenade. It's not going to do enough damage, however. As the team can just bounce away. They also lost JW in window. So Fnatic can get cut halfway through the map. Just patience now on the corners. Olof A lot of chip damage being inflicted by Apex from the connector, while Happy, he's moved up a long way. Now they do lose Apex in that connector, but Happy, this is going to clean up most of the A site until KRIMZ has to go big, but he aims up high when kio comes low. Into a 2-on-3 now. flusha and pronax moving over as quick as they possibly can. The flash is there, but NBK and Happy, a very quick wrap up there. And EnVyUs now take their 8th round here on their T-half.
Yeah, once again, it's going to put Fnatic in the desperate situation. Going to be yet another it's very similar storyline to what we saw on Cobble, Toby. That it don't have a chance to actually get. The classic Fnatic is they're absolutely dominant on their CT side. They get the double AWP setups going, and no one seems to be able to shut them down. Seems like EnVyUs seem to be bouncing back every single time they lose a round, adapting. We're seeing those opening picks coming in, and now Fnatic going to be onto the USPs, P250, and a CZ here. And you can see a much more defensive setup here. Coming in from EnVyUs, 5 rifles, no AWP this time. But another difficult position for Fnatic to be in.
I was waiting for pronax to get a headshot on kio. He's actually chip damaging him down at the moment with the USP jump. But Apex as well as NBK going to work. Olof able to get a bit of a revenge kill, but unable to regather that weapon just yet. While kio keeping these 2 CT defenders a long, long way back. Again, they're going for these little quick picks, but kio just through the top of the truck takes out pronax.
Yeah, looking really sharp right now, finding these kills. Every angle is available to him. Will he be able to get this last player on towards the bomb side? It's going to be flusha, takes him down as well. olofmeister has got the M4 in hand, but probably just looking to save this. We know their CT situation in terms of money is pretty weak right now.
Yep.
And it's been a current trend for Fnatic. They need to be making sure they get these last 2 rounds going into this one, so let's see what they can do here.
Man, it's amazing how well EnVyUs have come out shooting today. Like, kio has been right on the mark, but KennyS as well really stepping up to the plate.
He's been great with his rifles as well. We normally talk about him being this immovable object with the AWP. And we see these insane clutches coming in from him, but that really hasn't been that big of a factor today. He's not doing the 3-on-1 situation, no scopes going on. He's just keeping up with the team. You can see he's actually going to be top fragging, well, top of the scoreboard with 10 frags there. And looking towards Fnatic's side, pronax only be on 3 frags here. And I think he had 2 frags I can remember from that round. They walked through the smoke towards B, so he's been pretty quiet on the retakes apart from then. So let's see as we go into this round number 14 now. flusha, not even another weapon here. Famas is on pronax and JW as well.
This is a lot more aggressive from EnVyUs. The position from Olof on the other side of the smoke.
It looks like it's going to be a pop flash through, burst through the smoke and see what you can do. But it looks like Fnatic are going to be waiting on the other side of that as well. Olof.
He's just through. He's looking for the corner, and NBK is going to get the corner first. So Olof will drop. And the rotation's coming over from Fnatic. They've got 3 players down in connector, while JW might find 1. kio strikes back and Happy with the crossfire. They just shut up this Fnatic lineup. And pronax comes in through CTs, but Apex racks up another one.
Just textbook EnVyUs right now, just utilizing the players they have. kioShiMa on unbelievable form, getting into that bomb site, finding 2 frags. They waited for their moment, they knew what their plan was. Wait for an opportunity to find the kill through the smoke there. NBK got it, kioShiMa comes in, locks down 2 headshots. Happy finishes it off, and there's nothing Fnatic can do right now. It's just great teamwork, and you can see the 3 AWPs coming out to finish this one off. It's going to be no rifles whatsoever for Fnatic, and they get Happy down to low HP. JW's pushing through the smoke, and he gets him with the max 7, picks up the AWP as well, and he should be able to capitalize with that one. Let's see what he can do with it. flusha going to be pushing on short as well. Gets caught reloading. Apex deals with him and now brings him down to a 4-on-4 situation.
Man, this feels like deja vu right now, but JW with this ult, he can stop the cap push. They may be really, really sad that Happy ended up dying with that aggressive push until KennyS will finally shut down JW. But it's a 2-on-3. This wasn't the dream from EnVyUs. 10-4. It was deja vu from map 1. The same score at the end of the EnVyUs T-half. But they have to play a little bit more patiently now. Olof waiting for that push to come in, and he will drop down KennyS. This actually looks like a great round for Fnatic, as long as they can finish the job. kio, still with armor, still with double flashes, nades, and smokes. Jumps down with the AK, but he does not have the bomb. He has to come back and try and regame this. Banging up through that smoke. He knows the Fnatic are waiting on the other side of it.
Nade.
Able to hit down KRIMZ pretty heavily, but walking through the smoke, and the KRIMZ just sprays through. So 10 rounds to 5 is the end result of the T-half here of EnVyUs.
So they get 4 CZs and a max 7 and somehow take down the 3 AWPs EnVyUs presented them. That's pretty crazy. JW pushing through that lower round barrier, finds an AWP, picks up 2 kills on short, and that's all down to him. If they win this one, it's going to come down to that round. So that's Fnatic. Going to the T side, I think they have more than enough to work with, which most teams wouldn't be able to work with just 5 on the CT side, but wait, this one isn't over just yet. We saw it happen on Cobble. They're going to come straight back into this as well.
Yeah, that they can. And, well, Fnatic, they'll really have to try and tighten things up a little bit more as they do switch over this over to. Okay, we are going to switch our sides in a moment. But the fact that EnVyUs now CT side, if kio can keep hitting what he's hitting, if their range game, which they showed on the T half, is able to be replicated in the CT half, Fnatic can have a real hard time getting onto these sites.
It's just that partnership between Apex and kioShiMa. Every bomb that went on. Yeah, this is
superb by JW.
Second shot as well really did put the nail in the coffin for them there. Fantastic work from JW, and something we're going to see more of. Now he gets on the T side to be able to do more of those sort of crazy plays going into it. And maybe, who knows, we'll see some more shotgun action from him.
Maybe.
See what happens.
Definitely, maybe. I still can't believe Happy did that quick push up through T-slope with the AWP, all by himself too.
Yeah.
And the fact that JW was able to kill him off as he's running away.
Just
like,
that confidence factor he had at that stage. Like, okay, we've got the 3 AWPs here. They're going to be really passive. Let's just go up and get that intel. You guys can go towards B. And of course, JW just pushes through, finds the kill, gets the AWP and locks it down. So then we go into the second half now. Fnatic definitely on the back foot as they enter the T side of the map. Going towards B here. They have got 1 utility player, 4 sets of armor for the rest of the guys here. And it's going to be flusha towards the top of mid, holding the flank. Actually going to be going
coming
towards
through
underpass
below.
there, yeah.
And already, well, there's that information. They scout out all 4 players, or I say all 4, 3 players, sorry, coming in through the underpass. And the rotation's there from the CTs, but Olof, he just jumps around the corner, finds the head of kio, and they're just rolling over Fnatic. And where they go from here, they want to go through the hole in the wall. Not going to happen. It's all up to NBK. Can they get that bomb plant down? It looks like right now Fnatic just want to hunt the kills, and they're going to find them as well. 22 life. NBK at least gets pronax back. The flusha will finish it up. And Fnatic, like, I almost feel like a message was being sent to EnVyUs with that run. We push wherever the hell we want to. We just keep running at you.
So we see flusha at the top of middle, just gaining that intel, working out there's a CT push coming in. He gave the call, it's all clear. They come through underpass, into connector, find the frags, and it's completely lock it down from that stage. And now we do see the force spike coming in from EnVyUs. We saw them bite back straight away on Cobble. Can they replicate that success here? NBK going to be on the P250, and olofmeister rips off the head of KennyS to open things up.
And what a great start as well. That one, I say the one big buy, they did buy 2 AKs on flusha as well as Olof. But does reveal now, oh, JW doesn't use his scout, instead he uses the USP to finish up NBK. But the T's have control of this mid once again, so there's no control over connector. Apex might be on the A side, but he's cut off from the rest of his team, and also pincered by Fnatic. He can't retreat from where he is, so he has to move back into sandwich.
Well, they have forced ball into this one, so they want to make sure they don't give their frag away from now on. They want to make sure they can get something on the board here. Apex going to be presenting some good players here.
That's so good.
2 kills there, but they answer back. It's going to be a 2-on-2 situation now as kioShiMa does take down pronax.
Well, 2-on-2 still going to work if they can find these quick picks. Kio try and do the work, dropping them down. They do get through KRIMZ, and that bomb plant still hasn't dropped down for JW. He's the man with the AK. Wants to try and nade out Kio. That will hurt him. Actually, no, it didn't. It must have bounced too far.
Actually, look at JW's health as well. He knows the position of kioShiMa. He's got the Mag 10 in hand. JW now.
He doesn't know the last one, though. Like, he knows Kio, but he doesn't know where Happy is. And he's worried that Happy's coming from behind, so where's he go for the plan? Happy is right next to JW, sitting on that CT ramp. Now the push comes up, and EnVyUs actually hold the pistol round. Not only that, they get one of the AKs back into their hands.
That's a 5-on-3 situation on an eco round. They had 5-7s of force buy, but Apex, look at this. He knew he had to make something happen here, and does he make it happen? He gets 2 5-7 kills. Bomb goes down. kioShiMa answers back, and then once again, EnVyUs take the second round force buy in their favor, and Fnatic now force buying themselves with the Tech 9s, have got smoke grenades as well. Normally, you'd see most teams do a set A execute the smoke here, trying to force down an A plant here, but they're going to be spreading out a little bit further out. And olofmeister takes down KennyS there, and it's going to bring the advantage towards Fnatic now. Man,
the spread out play can work when you have players like Olof. This is what we did see on Cobblestone as well. Like, it's the individual plays that just seem to win these rounds for you. The fact too that, like, Fnatic lined up for Apex. Like, they both walked in and they both stood on exactly the same line. If the bullets fly in that exact direction, you're gonna find kills. And well, at least Olof is able to open up a little bit of an advantage until Happy with the AK up in ladder room. That bounce back down again, and he tries to go for the crack, but the nade doing the extra work, allowing flusha to finish the job. But we're into a 3-on-3 until Olof is NBK doing the work again. The flusha, okay, he's got enough support from Kio. KRIMZ tries to make the little jump down as NBK actually presents his head on a silver platter to KRIMZ, jumping up in front of him. In front of that Teagle. Apex just bangs through the wall, and KRIMZ will go down. And EnVyUs, they hold the rounds and they hold the CT advantage, and this if it keeps going this way, they're going to go 13 rounds to 6 and look at a 2-map advantage in a best-of-5 final.
Well, now Fnatic have no choice after that force buy. They have to go for pretty much a full Glock buy here. There is a couple of PT-50s, but no utility whatsoever. All 5 players heading towards the A bomb site here. You can see the bomb is going to be towards Palace with 2 players backing him up as well. flusha waiting on that lower ramp. CT's over playing this perfectly happy, going to go very passively, and with no flashbang to lock him off, he should absolutely clear up here.
I'm surprised, though, he's happy to go for this glass cannon AWP. Like, there's no armor on him whatsoever, but I suppose it's confidence of your team. However, there goes Happy. There's that glass cannon AWP. He has no armor, so they lose the second one. Kio moving forward. KNES able to go to work, and that bomb, well, JW wants to try and get it down, jumps himself through, takes out one, looking for the second. KNES will finish the job, and they will get that defuse out and protect the secondary AWP.
Yep, so decent round there from Fnatic, all things considered. Only had 2 PT-50s, get 2 kills on the bomb down. That's a great eco in anyone's book. So they will continue with this, I was going to say double AWP setup, but I see an auto sniper get dropped as well there. So
wait, what?
I think NBK is going to be taking the auto sniper towards B. It's actually very viable on this map, you know. It can be so strong, especially when you smoke it off at the start. You can read when the terrorists are coming in. It can be such a strong weapon, especially when you've got a sort of advantage. A great call, I think, actually. It'll be interesting to see how it works out. It's actually Apex to be wielding that one.
Yeah, and he's taking it back over towards jungle, so he's trying to control up Palace instead with it.
Here we go then. Round number 20. EnVyUs definitely with the advantage with 3 sniper rifles. Apex with the auto. KNES hasn't been smoked out just yet, but there it comes in, making him a little bit redundant now. Has to change his position up. kioShiMa close up with the M4. Fnatic taking this very slowly to leave the bomb towards T-spawn now. Just trying to work a pick. flusha is going to be leading the charge here onto A ramp. Seeing what he can find of his AK.
Yeah, but they're not peeking at all. In fact, KNES is going to have the easier shot. And Apex using that auto sniper to kill off JW. Adding insult to injury. These 2 CTs, KNES up on the box again, taking out pronax. And Olof does not want to push up here. He's going to get shot from Cat if he's not careful. He's hucking the right, actually gets through the connector into the jungle area, and Apex is looking in the complete wrong direction. Olof will find the kill. I don't know if he really wants to have the auto sniper.
No, not in this situation. He needs his trusted AK there. 4-on-2, but it still is time for them to work with. Happy's got such a great position there in the B house. That's going to take the bomb down, and that's going to secure the round as well. Well, as you said, though, Olof does get a kill, but 3 men to find in 30 seconds with the bomb down in B apartments. I don't really fancy his chances, Toby, but maybe just trying to get one of those AWPs he just took down would be a good option for him. Just so he has to take that into the next round. But
such an expensive round as well for EnVyUs. Like, you just lost an auto sniper as well as one of your AWPs.
At this stage of the game, like, they're not going to lose this round, but just getting the 14th round of the board is huge for them. Yep. It's going to put Fnatic in a very difficult situation. Olof getting these kills down definitely helps. He gets 4 of them as well. Like you said, that's going to be very expensive. That's like 20K's worth of kit going down.
Yep.
And let's see.
NBK's in no position to regather any of this, and Olof will actually end up saving one of the AWPs. This is a huge round for Fnatic, really.
That's big. The fact he got those kills and actually knocked down all those sniper rifles out of the hands of EnVyUs there, and he takes the AWP, it justifies the force buy now. It actually gives them some sort of footing. If they win this round, it's all down to olofmeister's clutch play towards the end. They didn't win the round, but did enough work. You see the replays there, the sniper work coming in. Apex will be pushing up middle, gets flashed off, decides to go back to connector. Good call there. Didn't want to lose the first frag. As you said, though, KNES takes down flusha there and may have secured this round for his team.
Yeah, that Molotov, it was actually keeping EnVyUs out of the connector, but it also kept flusha exposed as he ran down the mid because he couldn't just jump himself into connector. Apex, a good quick rotation with the crossfire coming in from KNES. They just do a lot of serious work. Tetris is just a death zone for Fnatic and EnVyUs. 15 rounds to 6. So many rounds to finish this. Yes. So many rounds. On
the favored side, on Mirage, the way these guys are playing right now, I think this is only going one way, but you never can count Fnatic out. Who knows? The story could continue here. So they do go into round number 22. They have pulled up 4 players heading towards A-bomb, so it looks like it's going to be a very fast play. He's going straight in. No nonsense here.
Kio takes out, well, actually, it was Happy that got it. Kio is helping out as Happy takes out a second, looking for his third. He's able to claim it. He'll have to look up to Tetris to find KRIMZ, and that's a 4th for right now for Happy. Olof, the last man left alive, and he's going to be brought down by NBK, and that is it. Map 2, 16 rounds to 6 is the end score coming the way of EnVyUs. A 2-map advantage in a best-of-5 final where, like yourself and a lot of the panelists say, you know what, Fnatic, they look good. They should be taking